When I think about my mom, I think of her head. I want to crack her skull open, unspool her brains, and find out what she's thinking about Gone Girl.
What the hell it was that? Can you tell me what it was that? That was the most sick, pathetic psychopath movie I ever seen in my life. That girl, that character, it was pathetic, sociopath. And how he ended up with her in the end. This movie, there is no light at the end of the tunnel. It's darkness all the way out.
Well, you remember what Amy said? That's marriage.
Oh, please, there is no marriage like this. What kind of brain make this movie? This David Fisher is I can't even tell. This is worse than Nightmare.
Speak up.
Okay, this is worse than Nightmare. And whatever. I never seen sick mind like this, and don't tell me it's like this, because he had to get out. Why the hell he stayed with her?
Well, Mom, what did you
what
think?
Kind
You
of
saw his
ending
character.
was
What
that?
did you think of Nick?
Okay, first of all, let's talk about her, because she get to my nerve. It's so twisted, so pathetic. So, I mean, if you want to see dark movie, anxiety, sociopath, well, you got the right one. I'm telling you, I never seen a movie like this in my life. This is worse than Zodiac. I mean, this girl, what's her name? Amazing Amy?
Well, yeah, Amazing Amy was
okay.
sort of her persona, because her parents wrote children's books.
Right.
About her.
Okay. So this girl, Amy, she's such a twisted, pathetic, dark mind. There is no marriage like this. Marriage like this don't exist.
You don't think so? What
No.
about Scott Peterson?
Oh yeah. But the thing.
What about, remember that thing? Remember with me a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Let's not
it
talk
wasn't
about
a couple
that.
years.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it. But I'm telling you, this is so twisted. And Nick, I think Nick is weak.
He's beyond weak. People say, it's interesting. They say, I saw the movie last week first. I wanted to see it early, and also I have to screen movies for my mom now. I know, because I have to prepare her. But, and I have to force her to watch the screen during important moments when she's going to look away. So I have to know when they're coming. At first, last week, I disliked him more. I thought he, not just weak, he does despicable things through his weakness, and he uses his weakness as just an excuse. Now, I'm a little more sympathetic to him. He still does that bad thing. It's like bad things come through him because of his weakness. In a way.
But he is he's so weak. I can't speak because my broken tooth, but he is so weak. He would get out of it. What the hell kept him with her? That is so...
Well, what do you think? You saw at the end. What happened?
What happened?
She was pregnant.
Yeah. Why he did that? But he didn't touch her before.
He donated sperm to a fertility clinic, remember? And she got the sample and got them to inseminate her with it. So she said, you're not going to leave me, because if you leave me, you're going to look like a horrible person. So
you know what? I don't care. I leave that bitch.
Really? Your life would be ruined? I mean, that's the thing, his life would be ruined.
Man, I don't know, but his life is ruined anyway.
Wait, but he got... Mom, stop it. He got really famous. This is interesting. He got really famous through this case. If he left her after she claimed to have been raped and was abducted, and she had a baby, think about it.
You know what?
He would look like the worst parent,
you know
the worst
what?
husband.
Maybe,
he would have been hated across the country.
But this kind of fame, I don't know. I don't think I want it. He could go somewhere
never
else,
wanted it. He
another
never
country to
expected it.
live. He could live because his life is ruined either way.
Mom, leave another country, so basically hide the rest of his life.
Yes,
be a coward.
but he would.
That's what my mom
you
thinks. Oh, my
no, wait a
goodness.
minute.
You're worse than Nick.
No, I'm not saying
Yes,
that.
you are. You're
But
saying he's weak.
do you
You're
agree
weaker. You
him?
just went away.
No, I'm not weak. I'm not weak.
I don't agree with staying
Well, wait a
with
minute.
her,
No,
but-
staying with her.
But I'm saying it presents an interesting point of view.
I never seen. Maybe so, but I never
Because
see
that's what
social
you-
path.
Mom, but that was like, it's interesting because some people do have babies to try and save their marriage. This was just
Yes,
like the worst
and I
example
can
of that.
understand that.
But Mom, this is interesting because it magnifies it. It's the worst
Maybe
example
so,
of
but
that.
I never
Mom,
tried to
it
have a
points
baby
out-
to keep get home.
Mom,
No,
but I'm
no.
saying it creates the worst scenario
Yeah,
for that. And it's interesting to
maybe
look at
so,
and it makes
but-
people think about their own relationships.
I will
and their
tell
own
you
lives.
this much.
I'm
I
saying
will
it makes
run
you
away.
think about-
Well, let me finish, will you? I will run away from her, and I will run 300 miles per hour. I don't care.
But you've never been in that situation.
No,
You
I
don't
never
know.
been in a situation, but it's so creepy. It's so creepy, my
But
God.
if millions of people saw you and knew who you were, there's nowhere to run.
Maybe so, but what kind of life is this? He's ruined either way. Such a weak nature, and why this guy made this movie?
It's powerful. It makes you think about not only that.
Oh
how
boy,
the
now I'm
meaning-
gonna think about this movie the whole week.
Not only about the marriage, how marriage is so screwed up for some people. You present something you want to be, and then you end up being something else. And the other person, you're enabling them to be something.
Do
that
you
they're not.
believe is a woman like this exists in the world?
I'm more than sure of it.
Well, you know what? I gotta tell you this much. I come from the old country, and some people they have this philosophical syllables or words. On my grandmother had 6 kids, okay, and 4 boys, 2 girls. But each boy leaving and going to Australia, to overseas to work, to have life, whatever. She was telling him, be afraid of 3 things in your life: fire, water, and a woman. And I'm telling you, what I saw right now, boy, she was right. I'm telling you, this is such a powerful, but I still don't believe a women like this exist. My God, I tell you, fire. What you say? Let me say it again. He said, "Son, be careful." And I was, Uncle George left. He was like, I don't know, 25, 26, and I was like 7. Not even that. No, I wasn't even that, but I remember this, and I asked her later, and she said, "Now don't worry about that." I said, "Son, be afraid." No, maybe he was sorry. Yeah, he was sorry. Be afraid of a fire, water, ocean, and a woman. Can you imagine that? There is no light the end of the tunnel here.
It's not just women in this movie. The men are basically as bad. Think about now. I want you.
I'm not saying women they're bad.
No. I know you're not.
Because
But I'm
I
saying
know
this
women,
movie,
they're good, some
It doesn't try and pick a
Right,
side. There are
right,
no heroes
right,
and there are no
right.
villains.
No,
What
no.
about the guy that Amy goes to when she's in hiding? And then what did you think of the murder scene? But the guy, he was bad. He said basically,
Right,
"We're going to be
right.
here. I'm going to move in
Right,
with you.
right.
We're going to pick up where we left off."
Yeah,
20
he
years
was
ago.
weak as a kid and
Not
too.
weak. He was.
Villain, bad.
He was as
Yeah, I know.
manipulative as she was.
Manipulate, yes,
'Cause
and
he said, "You're
conniving.
gonna be here. You're gonna
But
be
she
here
was the
with me."
most conniving shrew I ever seen in my life. Good Lord! I mean, I know a woman either destroy or, save the man or something, but they're both sides here bad. And I know a lot of good women around there and a lot of good
What did
men
you
around
think
there,
of
but
what-
they were weak. He was so weak.
What did you think of the scenes where Nick beat his wife?
Well, he didn't hit her the first time.
Yeah,
he hit
I know.
her
He
after.
shoved her, but he threw her against the stairs, the banister.
Yeah. Well, that.
What did you think
Yeah,
of that?
no, I don't like that.
That was a powerful scene.
Yeah, that was a powerful scene, and
'Cause it
you
showed-
don't
Mom,
hit someone is not up to your strength.
That's great. Okay. But what did you think about how it showed that, yeah, he wasn't all innocent? That not that he was guilty of murder or kidnapping, but it showed that there was a lot that was hiding there, and that just happens. It's not that he
Right, but he
necessarily
accused
deserved
for
to
a
be-
lot of stuff.
Yeah, he didn't deserve all that.
I will
but I'm
run
saying
away from
he
her.
ended
I
up
don't know.
swirling
Yeah.
around in that situation.
Right,
I mean,
right.
she pushed him first,
I feel
but then
bad
she
for
threw
him,
her.
really, but I do feel kind of, I don't know. She was in a situation, and I mean, you know,
He wasn't terribly
He was
smart.
screwing
Yeah.
around, and
Yeah.
he was dumb
He
in
was
a many
cheating,
way.
too, for a year
Yeah,
and a
he
half.
was screwing around so many. You stay out of it, you know. But I guess it wouldn't be a movie if they're both perfect.
that's what
you know
people
what I'm
do.
saying?
There are people
it
it
wouldn't be a
happens to.
movie. But the thing is, oh my God, what it was that? Don't bring me to see movies like this anymore. I get all fired up.
It was a great movie, and he's going to play Batman.
He is.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
Batman. Wow. But this David Fincher, oh my goodness. How he come up with all that stuff, and it was so, I was disturbed there. My God, the movie is so dark.
What did you think
Go
about it?
see the movie. Go see the movie and see what, you know.
It gives you a lot to think about. There's just so
Yeah, like
powerful.
me now, I'm going to think about it even when I'm working. You know what I'm saying?
Evan Sadoff, that's why he posted on Twitter, he said after seeing Gone Girl, I'm afraid of any girl I have any common interests with, or that we get along.
Who said that?
Evan Sadoff.
Oh,
He said,
no, wait a
He said,
minute.
I'm afraid any girl I meet now who I get along with is going to want to kill me.
No, wait a minute here. That's a story, and yeah, it part is, true and everything, but don't be
magnified.
afraid.
It's not
Yes,
completely
right,
false.
right.
It's reality
exactly,
taken and
from
stretched
life.
out and
yes,
made way more
But
dramatic.
don't be afraid to date a girl. I mean, don't, date her for 5 years before you marry her. But don't be afraid. You can live without a girl.